we got a response from Carla from Kent State who said that the VF priority deadline is April 1st, 2021. So that was an answer to the question that Paulina had about when was the best time to apply with rolling admissions. So I wanted to circle back to that one in case other folks had some questions on that. Okay, I'm going to jump over to this. Here's another question about, this is a question about competitiveness for matching into residencies. Now, I don't know if this is one that you feel comfortable answering, but I guess how hard is it to match into residencies as a DPM, as a student who's coming out of school?
That fluctuates, I think, depending on, what application cycles look like for a few years, how many students are currently in podiatry school, thus how many are matriculating and graduating, thus how many are then applying for residency positions. Back when I was graduating from school and applying to residency, which, is almost going to be 10 years pretty soon, there was a significant shortage of available residency programs. So the advantage was, on the side of basically these residency programs because they sort of had their pick of top students. So it was very, very competitive because there were, close to 20% of students the year that I graduated that went unmatched. That just didn't have an available spot to take. And so they then had to matriculate in 2 cycles thereafter. Now that tide has sort of shifted a little bit, and we have now more residency positions open and available for the most part year to year than we do necessarily having students matriculate and graduate. So it is not something necessarily that needs to be competitive to get a program, but maybe to get the program that you want. And you know what, I would really say that more so than KSU, more so than any other school, the onus is really on the student at that point. When you're a 4th year and you are outperforming on externships, you're basically putting yourself in front of people for a month-long interview. And, the onus is really on you to be competitive and to make the good impression. It was on Kent to give you that background and that education and that clinical training. But it's also up to you to take advantage of all of that, to make sure that you've got it and to put that in front of other people. So, I think in general, our students are pretty competitive as far as matching into the programs that they want. So I don't think it's something where you would have to worry at this point about matching into a program.
Okay, thank you. We have just a little bit more time to ask a few more. We have a number of additional questions here. We have just a little more time. I'm going to skip to this question here from Mason about what is one patient or story that is stuck.
If you enjoyed this, click the thumbnail to watch the full video or visit Student Doctor Network to see the free resources we have available to help you become a doctor.